Hi everybody, welcome back to Sticks and Stones. This is Kevin, and we're going to make an expression today. We're going to try and make a little angry face, and we'll see what we can make out of it. All right, well, here we go. So I got my marker today. I'm hoping that this right here will actually help you see the drawing. And people have always wanted to have more and more expressions, so that's what we're going to start off with. I'm going to start off with two slanted lines, one like this, and one a little bit lower, like that. All right, and we're going to make these his eyebrows. All right, I'm just going to circle this up, make it come to a point. Over here we'll do the same thing. This one's going to be a little bit lower, like I said, so we'll make it come to a point. We'll bring it up and we'll hook it around here like that. They don't have to be perfect. Let's give it a little character line there and a character line there, maybe one coming down like that, and one on this side, and that way he's kind of like frowning, or you know, you get the idea. All right, now right underneath that I'm going to kind of connect them just so I can keep my nose where I want. So I'm giving a little bit of a guideline like that. All right, and we'll put some lines coming off of that because that's where we're going to place his eyes, at least where we're going to start the lines for his eyes anyway. All right, now underneath that I'm going to make a little circle like that, and this right here is going to be where I'm going to keep his eyes inside, so we can keep that area kind of marked off, so we don't, you know, get all over the paper, and we know about where we're going to place those. All right, right underneath that we're going to do his nose. All right, I'm trying to do this slow so it's kind of like a step-by-step for you guys. Now the nose, we're just going to come down like this, hook it over. I'm going to put a little U right there in the center. We're going to come back up to here. We're going to come down on this side and do the same thing. And then we can put his nostrils in here. So there's one nostril there and one nostril there. Let's color those in. That way we know where we're at. Now you can make this a pattern, or you could just practice using it as a face for whatever you like. Okay? And I will post it, of course, if you guys want it as a pattern. All right, so we have two eyebrows. We got some frown lines up here. This right here would be the top of his head. We'll have some wrinkles. If this would be another mushroom or whatever, we could put his mushroom cap on up here. All right. Underneath his nose, let's set up the mouth. We're just going to put a little line going across for his mouth, just like that. Nothing special, nothing hard. All right, let's come back up to his eyes now. Now right here, where we started this line, right here, this one, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to make this come down and touch up to that eyebrow, just like that. Inside of that, we're going to make his iris. Okay, and that will be all colored black, and we will have a highlight like that. All right, so we'll color this in. Hopefully, if I go slow enough, you'll be able to follow along. Like I said, practicing expressions and coming up with characters is one of my favorite things, and I know it helps out with carving. If you can draw it, I usually say if I can draw it, I can carve it. All right, so that right there is going to be all we're doing with that eye. Now over here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take this little line and pick it up that we put here, all right, and we're going to draw another U-shaped, just like a U-shape, just like that, touching up the eyebrow, just like we did on this side. And then we're going to put the iris inside. So that's going to be another smaller U-shape, like so. That's what we color in black, and the highlight is another U-shape. Right? So it's pretty simple. Oops, don't mind me if I can't stay in the lines. Trying to use a marker for this. If I screw it up, oh well, we'll just have to adjust it, because it's not like I can erase this stuff when I'm using a marker, but I don't think it's good to do it with a pencil because you guys really can't see the video. So all right, so we have that U-shape. We have two eyes. All right, this right here we can really dazzle up a little bit more just by giving him some other lines around to make it look a little bit more, you know, wrinkly and stuff. So I'm going to come up here to the iris right here, and I'm going to draw one more half a U, like that. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to come over, all right, touch off his eye about here. Or you can even come up to here and just draw another circle inside. You don't have to go all the way up. You can do it any way you like, all right? They don't have to be symmetrical on all of these. Let's put another line in here. You know, bring it up inside like that. And let me see. I'll draw a couple of lines that don't even go all the way up inside here. On this side, we can make some that are underneath. And the more wrinkles we give him, the more he starts looking a little bit more menacing. I'm going to put a line there. And on this side, one over here. Okay. So now we have this face. Nice little expression. He's kind of angry. Well, he looks angry anyway. All right. Now we can block all this in, not block, but frame it. We can frame this whole thing into a face. So I'm going to come down like this. All right, on both sides. Trying to keep it pretty much the same on both sides. And now you can see how it's starting to shape up a face here. All right. Now, if I wanted him to be a mushroom or just give him a neck, I would put that here. And how would I make him a mushroom, maybe? Since we've been working mushrooms, I would come across the bottom like that and look like this stem was going up inside, I guess. Something like that. Might as well stick with the whole mushroom thing, huh? And I should have left room on the top so I could give him a mushroom cap. But if I wanted to give him a mushroom cap, that wouldn't be hard. If I had more paper on top, all right, in the drawing anyway. But we're working on the expression mostly, so. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do another one using this type of expression. And I'll make that a pattern, and I'll make them a whole full body mushroom or something if you want to carve something similar and use it as a pattern, okay? So we have his expression, all right? We can even drop this mouth, make it down here a little bit more, give him a couple of lines like that. And of course, if I was going to give him a mushroom, I could even, or make him a mushroom, I could do something like this. You know, and his mushroom cap would come out like that. And on top, of course, it would come down. And that would be you know, that would be how I would do a mushroom. This would be the top half going across, and all this would be his mushroom lines. If this was the bottom of his mushroom cap. And then, of course, the top would go up and over like that. And the rest of it would just be giving him a body, you know, all the way down. Right. So you have a nice little face here. Up here would be the top of his cap. All right. And maybe I'll draw another one kind of like this. Let me see. Can I shrink that down so you can see? There you go. It was off the paper. I'm sorry there. But that's what I came up with. I'm just drawing on top of my computer, guys. You know, I have my keyboard and my paper here. But all I did was do that. What I'll do is I'll make another one, a little bit more serious. I gave you guys the basic on how to do this face. And I'll take him and I'll adjust him a little bit, make him a little bit more meaner, give him a nice mushroom cap and draw him nice in GIMP. And I'll make a pattern. And I'll put it up in the pattern section. And maybe I'll give him some arms and holding some sticks or something on each side. I don't know. I'd like to animate him pretty good. Whoops. I'm banging the camera and everything else. So that right there is going to be this video and how to do that expression. I'll do a bunch of drawings and I'll make another video of what I've been completing. We're going to start carving some of these guys soon. and play with the expressions. But there you go, you have another nice expression. So I hope you enjoyed the video. You got to see how easy it is to just do a simple face. Carving it is a different thing, but at least you have some reference here. And when we carve them, I will try to explain how to do these type of expressions in wood. Okay, here's the pattern. I redid him, put him in GIMP. I gave him some arms and a body. It's the same expression. He's a little bit done a little bit better because I had a little more time to work on him in GIMP. And this right here can be one that we can use as a pattern, and we can try and make them out of a piece of wood. I'm getting real excited to start carving some of these guys because I think they're really cool, and I think it's a great way to practice our expressions. And I know I'm on a mushroom kick, sorry about that, but it's easy to put faces and just make mushrooms out of them instead of, you know, trying to figure out what else to do with them. But we're going to practice a lot of expressions, and we're going to do a lot of mushrooms, guys. So stay tuned for that. We are going to start carving soon. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see everybody in the next one. Check them out in the pattern section, like I said, in the community section, if you want to download them and play with them before we end up carving them. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye now.